It takes a pretty shocking campaign ad to trip our meter at this point in the election season, yet this one did it. A mailer aimed at women in State Senate District 16, Littleton, Conifer, Evergreen. It accuses the Republican in the race of supporting a plan to allow prosecutors to investigate women who have had a miscarriage. It seems terrible if true, and also terrible if it turns out to be a lie. So we sent 9 News reporter Steve Stager to sort it out.
From the front page, it looks like a scene from a whodunit, an empty chair, a single light bulb, and an ominous message. Investigating women who have suffered a miscarriage? It's sick. It's a political ad targeting Republican State Senate candidate Tim Neville.
Taking away the voters' focus on the real issues that are out here.
The flyer accuses Neville of supporting a plan that would allow police to investigate women who lose a pregnancy, a plan he says he's never heard of and would never support.
Why would anybody in their right mind actually try to do something like that?
A political committee called Mainstream Colorado sent out the ad. We wanted an explanation of the claim, so Mainstream Colorado sent us to Planned Parenthood. They say Neville has supported personhood measures in the past, and personhood might lead to these kinds of investigations.
If a woman were to lose that pregnancy or choose to terminate that pregnancy, that is then considered to be the death of a person. And so any actions that she takes in regards to that pregnancy could be investigated.
But the group couldn't point to any legislation in Colorado or elsewhere that specifically says women who have miscarriages could be questioned, and they couldn't give us any cases of this happening in other states that didn't involve extenuating circumstances like drugs or violence.
Is this investigating a miscarriage specifically spelled out in the bill?
It's not. It is just a consequence of passing legislation.
Neville says he would never vote to let that happen.
You want to make a pledge that you would never do anything like that right now?
I have people in my family, Steve, who have suffered miscarriages. I understand there's nothing more heart-wrenching than a family that is trying to have a baby and has a miscarriage.